Welcome to the Occult London Podcast. This is a podcast dedicated to exploring magic, mysticism, the Kabbalah, as well as other topics. If you like the podcast, please write a review and follow us on iTunes, as it will really help us to get this message out there. Also, be sure to visit our website at occultlondon.co.uk, where you can subscribe to the show. Also, if you're feeling extra supportive, you can also donate to the show via Patreon or buy me a coffee, or also PayPal. Thank you so much to everyone who has already helped us in that way. Your help is massively appreciated. This episode is one of the new episodes. It's a feature that I'm doing fairly regularly, which is a guided meditation upon the theme of the weekly podcast. And these meditations are designed to hopefully allow our listeners to work with some of the principles we have discussed on the main show. You don't need to do anything, just sit back, close your eyes, relax and listen. Obviously, don't do it while you are driving or operating heavy machinery. I hope you enjoy it. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in. Allow yourself to feel the calm and tranquility surrounding you. Picture yourself at the top of a staircase. This is a staircase of relaxation, and with each step you take, you will feel more and more relaxed. And as I count, you'll take each step down, feeling more and more at ease with every step. 10. Taking the first step down, feel a wave of relaxation starting from your toes, travelling up to the top of your heads. 9. Another step, going deeper. Your body feels heavier. 8. Descending further, all the tension in your muscles are melting away, leaving you feeling completely relaxed. 7. Deeper and deeper. Your breathing is slow, rhythmic and deep. 6. Halfway down the staircase now. You're feeling completely calm, completely safe. 5. Going even deeper. The world around you fades as you focus only on this peaceful journey. 4. Every thought and concern is drifting away, like leaves on a gentle breeze. 3. Nearing the bottom of the staircase, a deep sense of relaxation fills every part of you. 2. Almost there. The feeling of peace and tranquility is overwhelming. 1. You've reached the bottom of the staircase. Directly in front of you is a beautiful wooden door. Approach the door and place your hand on the doorknob. Turn the knob and gently push the door open and walk through. You find yourself on a rocky footpath, perched high on the side of a majestic mountain. Above you, the path meanders, winding its way up towards a distant peak, blanketed in pristine snow. The air around you is thick with the energy of the wind, tugging insistently at your simple but warm woolen cloak, causing a gentle shiver to dance down your spine. The expansive sky is cloaked in grey, with dense clouds moving swiftly, their shadows fleeting over the rough and rocky terrain. Taking a deep breath, you begin your ascent. Each step resonates with the earth, and you can feel the mountain's ancient presence beneath you. As you climb higher, you pass through the barrier of clouds, emerging at the top of the mountain onto an expansive plateau, open and vulnerable to the elements. The wind here feels even more alive than ever, its howling force making you shiver with the cold. At the plateau's centre, a magnificent stone temple catches your attention. Its circular shape stands out. A domed roof held by 6 sturdy pillars surrounding a small ornate door. An intricately carved eagle graces the door's wooden surface, and a delicate silver bell swings gently beside it. Drawn to its beauty, you ring the bell. A deep chime echoes from inside the temple, and the door slowly opens. Stepping inside, the ambience shifts dramatically, and the sound of the howling wind drops away. Warm, radiant yellow light bathes the space from a golden lamp hanging from the ceiling, and a beautiful ancient stone altar stands prominently at the centre. On top of the altar rests an exquisite silver sword laid upon a shimmering cloth of gold. 2 large windows behind the altar offer panoramic views of the endless mountains beyond, their majesty magnified, and in the centre there is an icon hanging on the wall, covered by a golden silk curtain. You look around you and see that the walls are adorned with scenes showing the power of the element of air, from soaring eagles and towering mountains to gods and goddesses from different traditions, all associated with the element of air. A gentle melody fills the air, like a silent chorus. The ambience is ethereal, as though the temple itself is pulsating with life. Suddenly, a soft rustling sound catches your attention. From somewhere behind you emerges a tall figure, elf-like in appearance, with a bow and arrow elegantly slung over his shoulders. His aura emits a soft hum, and you notice countless tiny lights fluttering around him. The sylphs guardians of this sacred realm. In a melodic, echoing voice that seems to dance with the wind itself, he speaks. Greetings, traveller. You stand within the Temple of the East and the element of air, the realm where the breath of the world takes form. Here the element of air is not just felt, but deeply experienced. I am Peralda, Lord of the Sylphs, beings who dance upon the currents of the wind, from the gentlest whisper to the most furious storm. We are intertwined with every gust, with every breeze, and every breath, representing the very life force that animates all things. I am here as a guardian, a guide, and a bridge to the mysteries of air. Rejoice in our shared moment, for it is fleeting, yet eternal. In the sacred atmosphere of the temple, gratitude swells within you, and you say your greetings to Peralda. Peralda, the keeper of the winds, smiles in turn and approaches you, tracing beautiful patterns in the air around you with a feather as he intones a sacred prayer. You feel the blessing of the magical prayer filling you with a deep sense of peace. Your concerns fade, replaced by a deep grounding serenity that links you to the ancient mysteries of the elements of air. You sense another presence, and from behind you, stepping into the temple, radiating a brilliant light, the Archangel Raphael emerges, cloaked in flowing yellow robes that seem to capture the very essence of the morning sun. His golden eyes exude wisdom and clarity, holding a traveller's staff carved from hazel and a golden incense burner. He exudes an aura of sanctity. All around him are smaller angels that fill the room with a brilliant light, the Malachim. Raphael speaks. Greetings, noble seeker of truths. You have journeyed to this sacred temple of air, and your heart's quest has not gone unnoticed. I am Raphael, the archangel of this celestial sphere, and the eternal guardian of the East. My essence weaves through the tapestry of creation, illuminating thoughts, sparking inspirations, and kindling the flame of knowledge. Within this realm I serve as the bridge between intellect and manifest reality. Here thoughts are seeds, and with the nurturing breath of life they grow and they flourish. Dive deep into the expansive sea of your own consciousness, for therein lies boundless potential. Here you stand at the nexus of what is and what can be. Be welcome and rest in the enlightenment this sanctuary offers. Raphael, holding an incense burner, circulates its aromatic smoke around you, and as he chants a sacred blessing, a feeling of weightlessness envelops you, and you feel as if you are floating, with no weight or worries of the outside world affecting you at all. Raphael gestures towards the mysterious icon covered behind the altar, and pulling the curtain aside, you see a beautiful golden icon, glowing bright with divine light that seems to be alive with a magical energy, that of the winged human. The figure is dressed in a pure white robe and wears a golden crown upon their heads, with beautiful wings outstretched behind. The face is beautiful and filled with sacred power, and yet feels very familiar. You step forward to get a closer look, and you are shocked to see that the face that looks back at you is yourself. Raphael speaks. Behold the winged human being, a manifestation of profound wisdom and deep enlightenment. Here stands humanity and yourself in its most exalted form, the culmination of the four holy living creatures. This image stands as a symbol of the harmonious blend between human intellect and the vast infinite wisdom of the cosmos. As you evolve, seeking your own higher potential, this image mirrors your own journey towards self-realization. In the east, where the first light of day touches the world, a new hope and insight are born. As we welcome the dawn, so does this representation guide you towards a brighter understanding and the awakening of inner truths within yourself. The winged human captures the rise of human consciousness, nurtured by the cosmos's breath and the subtle breezes, leading you ever onwards in your quest for spiritual growth and deep understanding. You feel overcome by emotions at the sight of yourself perfected in this way, knowing that you have a long way to go to reach this level, but comforted by the knowledge that this potential for divine perfection lies within you and is part of you. You bow deeply to the floor in front of the image of your perfected divine self, whilst the Archangel Raphael and Peralda and the Malachim place their hands comforting around you. You feel a sense of deep and infinite love in their embrace, a perfect moment of pure bliss, pure peace and healing. Exist in this perfect moment of love and healing for as long as you want. It is now time to return to your own place and time, so you get up to rise. As you rise up, the temple fills with the light of the morning sun, and you are surprised that you have been within this temple for the entire night. You smile and thank the Archangel Raphael, the Malachim, Peralda and the Sylphs, and bid them farewell, knowing that you can return here whenever you feel the need in the future. Walking out of the door back onto the path down the mountain that will lead you to your own place and time. You are filled with joy and a sense of lightness that you have not felt for a long time. You smile and feel at peace with the world, and faintly in the distance you hear the prayer of the sylphs ringing down the mountain to welcome the dawn. Spirit of light, Spirit of wisdom, whose breath gives and takes away again the forms of all things. Thou in whose presence the life of being is a shadow which changes and a vapour which passes away. Thou who ascendest the clouds and movest on the wing of the winds, when thou breathes, infinite spaces are peopled. When thou inhalest, all that comes from thee returns to thee. Endless movement in eternal stability. Be thou eternally blessed. We praise thee and bless thee in the changing empire of created light, of shadows, of reflections and of images, and we long unceasingly for thine immutable and imperishable light. Let the ray of thy intelligence and the heat of thy love penetrate even to us. Then what is movable will become fixed. The shadow will become a body. The spirit of the air will become a soul. The dream will become a thought, and we shall no longer be borne away by the tempest, but shall hold the bridle of the winged steeds of the morning, and shall direct the course of the evening winds, that we may fly into thy presence. O Spirit of spirits, O eternal soul of souls, O imperishable breath of life, O creative inspiration, O mouth which inspires and respires the existence of all beings in the flux and reflux of thy eternal word, which is the divine ocean of movement and of truth. It's time to return back to the waking world once more. So visualize yourself standing before the wooden door again. And open the door, step through, and find yourself back at the base of the staircase. And with each number that I count, you'll take a step upwards, feeling more alert and energized. Taking the first step up, feeling a gentle stir within you, beginning the journey back to awareness. 2. Moving upwards, your senses are slowly awakening. A subtle warmth starts to flow through your body, reinvigorating you. 3. Continuing to ascend, each step makes you feel lighter and more in tune with the world outside. 4. Your mind is clearing, thoughts are becoming more coherent, and you're gently returning to the here and now. 5. 6. Moving further up, feeling the connection between the mind and the body strengthening. 7. Nearing the top. 8. Taking a deep breath in, absorbing the energy and the life around you. 9. Almost at the top. 10. You've reached the top of the staircase. Open your eyes, returning to full awareness and alertness.